What's up, guys? It's Tristan with That One Channel AZ. I am right before Miami, Arizona, and I am at a bridge. That's about the only way for me to describe this. What's happening is directly above me is an old highway up above me. That was the original highway alignment that came from Superior, Miami, and Globe all the way down to Superior. What we are looking for is down here in this canyon, along this ledge, all the way up through this hill, there are cars, 1920s cars stuffed all over the side of these hills, because this original road was built in 1906. So upon that, there's lots of good stuff to see, lots of goodies. There was a fire here a couple years ago, so we're definitely going to be able to see what kind of goodies we can find. But I'm stoked about this. It's a beautiful, cold, freezing day for an Arizonan like myself. That is 54 degrees. But anyways, let's get to see what we can find. It's such a beautiful day out here. Is the original alignment of the US, the 60. What's interesting is most people don't realize that. I mean, because you can see this was all hand stacked rock through here. So the difference between this one is this was the wagon road, then became the 60, and then they built the highway, which is directly above us, that's been abandoned since the early 50s. Guys, so we made it this far. So you'll see that's the second alignment of the US 60 up there. Where we are headed is right there where that little arrow's pointing. And then we're also heading right there where the arrow is pointing. Now imagine in the old days you're driving a 1920s car and you drive off the road. That'd be pretty scary. But that's where we're headed. It's pretty cool to see this original alignment. It's still pretty intact for the most part. Okay guys, so it should be somewhere right here around the corner. Let's take a peek. Let's see, it should be, I think, right up here on the hill around the corner. Oh crap, it's not on the hill. It's right here. Wow. Okay. So it came off there, the corner, and it landed down here. Interesting, okay. Well, that's nice to know. Wow, it's like all right here. Super cool, yes. Okay, guys, let's get into this. Wow, someone really crashed this in here. Awesome. Oh man, there's the cowl to it right there. You guys see the cowl? Oh, it's such a shame that's down there. Wow. It's like they left it out here just for us to come through and video it. There's the gas tank. So there's a bunch of car parts over here. Let's start over here and we'll work our way down. Okay guys, this is freaking cool. You guys are going to be so stoked over this. This whole car is here. All the body is here, including stuff you don't normally see. The only reason why a lot of this stuff is still here is because you can't see it from up above. Wow, guys, this is cool. Let's get to the other side and let's check this out. I wonder what this is. Interesting. Probably something to the mine, I assume. Interesting, whatever it is. Okay, guys. This looks like it's connected to the frame. That may be for the headlight assembly that comes up and over. Guys, there's so much to take in here. I'm so happy I woke up and decided to come here and do this. And then, so this would definitely be the insert part of the back of the vehicle. Let's stay down here. Just like 80 years ago, somebody probably put those screws in. You can see where it had some body work at one time. We'll do the body first and then we'll get the if there's anything to give this away. Oh, it's got rivets. Gosh, this thing, guys, this thing's been here for probably 80 years, if not more. I'm assuming this had to have been the muffler. They had a screw in. Quite interesting. You could see, so this would have been old enough it had wood because it has the nails. So definitely can date that. This is definitely 20s. Doubtful it's 10s. But then you guys want to see something else. Boom. This wood, gosh, look at how large that light is compared to most normal lights that I find. Most normal lights that I find are very, very tiny, to say the least. Like, this thing is massive. Oh, I wonder what this would have been used for. Maybe the bar on the left over here is what held it to keep the headlight from shaking when it drove down the road. Wow. See where the light would have stuck into there with the filament, so it had a little like spring. Then we have, what's this over here? This almost looks like the type of piece that was on the other side. I don't think this is to a car. The metal looks way different. This could have very well been a dumping spot. You can see some trim here. This trim actually matches the trim over there where the bow is. That might be a stove. So that car came right off here. I hope I don't get stuck in that rainstorm, guys, because this is not going to be pleasant. This looks like it connects to the other piece on the other side of the waterfall. It's got square bolts on it in some spots. This is definitely to the running board, so they would have had some sort of polish. I think this is a front over fender, and that's the bar that would have held on the headlight, and the other headlight piece is right there. Let's get up and around here. It's interesting how many people film this road. They don't even realize that when they say the original alignment up above, that's really not the original alignment. So here's the back part of it. Another piece of the running board. Let's get in here. So it's definitely a convertible. Let me do some finagling, see if we can get a better shot of this. Okay, here we go. That belt line. God. So here would have definitely been the license plate, and the light would have been up here. Guys, this is really thin metal. This definitely has to be 20s, because I know 30s cars, they went to a much heavier metal in that time. This may have been one of the older ones where it only had one taillight as well. Gosh, look at these. Is this cut up though? No, it ripped apart on the bottom. So this, I assume, yeah, so this right here would be a part of the front headlight. Yeah, so that bar over there is probably what connects into here, and then the other tail light and the other headlight mechanism is actually to my right here. God, look at these. So it doesn't have a spare in the front. Let me get this up. Okay, what do we have here? I moved this up off the cliff so it doesn't fall down in the creek. Maybe somebody else someday will come through here and find this archaeological car. It's a shame about the cow being down there. Darn, darn, darn. It'd been kind of cool is to put it back together what it should look like. This is definitely the inner fendering of the car right here. So you can see where the bar would have connected over there. Wow. This has got to be the gas tank. I think the other one was the coolant reservoir. what this would have been. Looking... Okay, this would have been an interior piece probably to the back panel. You can see it has the little nail holes in it. And then check this out, guys. Here is... I don't know if this is a tail light. Oh, but this has the same bolt as that other one. Trying to find some marks on this thing. I mean, I know some of you guys may be able to get gosh, considering how big these headlights are, these are definitely not 30s. These have got to be 20s. Okay, let's head to the other side. Okay, so here we are. Let's try to take this all in here. So this would be... This can't be the rear over fender. If this is a rear over fender, there's definitely another car here. I don't know what that is for. Is that for a spare tire? I don't like doing this, because you never know what you'll find underneath it here in Arizona. Is that for like a spare tire? Oh no! That's the back... I think that's the back cowl. Could be wrong. Okay, what are we looking at here? You can see it had nails as well. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think there's two vehicles here. These fenders do not match those fenders over there. I do know that down in the creek, there is a frame to another car, I was told. That's down below here around the corner. Let's see what this is. Oh, wow, look at the swoop of that. Definitely a convertible. Hope that rainstorm misses us, guys. Yeah, there's definitely more than one car here. Okay, so I don't know what this is. This looks like the rear part that enters the rear portion of the car. I couldn't tell you what that was. This right here. So if you look at the portion of this, look, this has wood. Just think this wood was probably cut down 80 plus years ago. Because this almost looks like the rear window. Maybe two, which would link up to the rest of that stuff. Oh my gosh, guys, it's starting to rain. It's quite interesting to say the least. The trunk? Yeah. Yep, back window would have came here, and that would be the bottom of the trunk down there. Oh, you can see the car was blue. Oh, this darn rain. Luckily, I'm in a nice area. If it starts to pour rain, I won't be squished down the wash. Wow. Made it out. That's the original alignment right there. I just came up this hill right here. Pretty steep. But I just want to say, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's a pretty cool hike. Pretty quick hike. Wasn't too bad. Can't be that bad on a beautiful, glorious day like today. But anyways, I just came from down there, which is not. Pretty far down. Oh, you can see where those cars are. See where the cars are right there. But anyways, I'm going to head back to the car. I got a location of a 60s like Suburban. I'm going to check out up the road real quick. Such, maybe there'll be another video to film. Anyways, I am going to head out and such, and I hope you guys have a good one. And by the way, it's almost Thanksgiving, thank goodness. Unfortunately, I don't have any family or loved ones, anyone to have Thanksgiving with. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm just grateful to be alive at this point, considering my health. Anyways, I'm going to head out, and I hope you guys have a good one and a happy holidays. Peace.